To get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. It says 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and you get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at instory@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/VinandSory. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sory and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Bye,
Buy our merch indeed. Tell us how to lead them.
To buy our merch.
Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener. We are the most unique community in the YouTube space. I'm Vin. She's Sorry.
What's up, guys?
We do every reaction known to man, and we're going to do a combo. What's what they used to do on Killer Instinct? We're going to do a combo. One is going to be a song, and then after that, we're going to watch a movie. All because of the generous auspices of one DJ Mike Franco. Go, 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 go.
Wait, you ended in go. We don't want you to leave. Stay.
By how much?
This is what we're doing right now, you guys. We have, like Vinny said, we've got a song that we're going to start out with first by The Warning, yay, and then followed up by a movie called I Am Not Ashamed.
Talk to him, brother minister.
Check it out. Let's see what we have here. Where's my headphones?
Shout out to little
right
bro.
now we're all over the place, right? And we're going to be going to another spot, right? To just be on Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right now we're up on a lot of different places, but if you want to be able to watch the movie with us, what about the song?
The
is the song?
fastest, yeah, no, we're gonna do the song first, so you're gonna be able to be on YouTube because I don't think the song is official.
It looked very official to me.
Oh, Mikey, was the copy that you gave us an official? Because if it is, we can't do it on the YouTube side.
Yep. All right.
Do you want us to do a lyric video, etc., etc.? We're holding on for the big homie. This is how it is, dear listener. When you're the DJ, the stream gets completely mangled with so as to fit your agenda, dear listener. So, with that in mind, where you at, Mikey? What did you say? Got you.
All
okay,
right.
now what was the question I was asking him?
I don't know because I'm
because I was asking you if that was the official warning.
Yes, that's right.
Thingamajiggy. Let me see. Talk to the people.
Okay. Well, I haven't set up my side yet.
All right, you guys have a brief Ask Me Anything from the big homie Vincent. You can ask me any and everything, and I will endeavor to give you the most honest answer possible, but you're gonna have to do it quickly.
And if you have a question for me, just put that in the comment that you want me to answer, and I will talk to you while I'm doing this. I'm going to post this to our socials.
I've got a copy that's a lyric video. Okay, so we'll do this one. That way we can get the full thingamajiggy on Facebook. Let me just download this thing, and let me check our messages to see if I have any questions. Hey, folks. E-Fog in this bitch. Song gonna be on YouTube.
Love
yes.
hate.
Song on YouTube. Movie on Rumble.
Why
Song
is
on
this
YouTube.
doing this? It posts these really weird pictures to our Patreon that are not...
Just edit it, babe.
You can't. Look, because I'm posting the link. I'm posting the link from the over here.
Yeah.
And then when it comes up, it just puts, look at this, historic film. Look at this. It looks like it's some Islamic film that's there.
Are you on Firefox or on Chrome?
I'm on Chrome.
Try it on Firefox.
But look, it did the same thing over here. That's not my thumbnail. Neither is that one. I think it has to do with the Rumble app. Because I'm sharing a link from Rumble. Okay, Vin, you saw my email, or sorry. Kai, I did see that an email came through. We will check those later. Franco, it's an old song, won't block, he said. Jet, I love Dairy Queen, actually. I think that they have... You know what I think about...
Did Jet ask you about Dairy Queen?
She said I'm getting Dairy Queen.
Okay, Jet, talk that shit.
I like Dairy Queen. They're Oreo McFlurry, or whatever they call it. They don't call it a Blizzard. They call it a Blizzard over there.
Yeah, that's
an Oreo
McDonald's.
Blizzard. Yeah, McFlurry is. They're Oreo Blizzard, and honestly, like their dinner meals for if you're talking to like fried foods, like you know, Burger King and stuff like that, whenever you order from them, their food never tastes like it looks in the picture. I always find that Dairy Queen, at least the location that was by us, was like decent for actually frying the stuff properly, not letting it be like drenched in grease or
disgusting
grossness.
All right, are we ready?
Oh, that's what you're getting, an Oreo Blizzard? This is my dilemma. When I go there, I keep seeing that, if you pay 50 cents, you get like another size up, another 50 cents, you pay it. By the end of it, I'm getting a large, and I end up splitting it with all my kids. I'm like, then you end up with less than you would have gotten if you got a small. And if you got a small, you'd have just kept it to yourself. But because you got a large, you shared it with everybody, and then you end up with barely nothing. And I'm
That's
like, I should have just gone with a small.
That's what you did, bless your heart.
And I've done it more than once.
All right, guys, we are a
reaction channel.
We are
indeed.
a reaction channel. Now,
also,
we're gonna
your girl
watch.
is in a bit of a bad mood today, so
We're gonna watch this morning video. We're gonna talk about it. Then after that, we're gonna give you guys 5 minutes because we're gonna transition from YouTube to Rumble because of the copyright stuff. I mean, we're watching literally a full-length movie, start to finish, with no interruptions. But that's on the Rumble side. Obviously, you could not do that on the YouTube side because that will be the end of our channel. Okay, having said that, we have a band out. The name of this band is
The Warning.
Excelente.
You've
The Warning is the name of the
heard
band.
of them before.
Timestamp
The
this.
name of this song
So you
is
put,
Black Holes.
1318.
1318 is the timestamp. Black Holes is the name of the song, and let's check it out.
Let's check it out. In the title.
Yep.
And starts, 1318. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
JLB! Hey, JLB is a new DJ. Last week he hit us up with some crazy bangers. Shout out to Mr. JLB. Probably one of the more thought-provoking, conversation-provoking sets that we had in a while. So, that's cool. All right. Having said that, let's do it. It is time. The warning has arrived. Black holes. Let's do it. Let's try this again, shall we? That was a little test. Now it's time for the real. It's time for the real, dear listener. This is Black Holes by the band The Warning. Let's go. Oh, starting off with the keyboard.
All alone in an alleyway, staring at my face and the reflections of broken bottles. Didn't know I had these many scars. I thought I had won all my different battles, but I'm corrupt, I got nothing left. Spent all my life trying to forget. Ignore your calls and I throw the phone away. Please believe me when I say, don't hold on, don't hold on, don't hold on to me. Don't hold on, don't hold on, I got nothing left to give. 'Cause I keep on coming, begging for more, and I'm slowly falling, crashing below. And the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellites. And the venom starts to swallow me whole, like black holes. And I know that you try to stay, but 'Cause I'm corrupt, I got nothing left. Spent all my life trying to forget. Ignore your calls and I throw the phone away. Please believe me when I say, don't hold on, don't hold on. They don't hold on to me. Don't hold on, don't hold on. I got nothing left to give. But I keep on coming, begging for more. And I'm slowly falling, crashing below. And the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellites. And the venom starts to swallow me whole. Like black holes. Like black holes. Don't hold on, don't hold on. They don't hold on to me. Don't hold on, don't hold on. I got nothing left to give. Don't hold on, don't hold on. I surrender in my defeat. Don't hold on, don't hold on. Even black holes let me be. 'Cause I keep on coming, begging for more. And I'm slowly falling, crashing below. And the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like the satellites. And the venom starts to swallow me whole. Like black holes. Like black holes. Like black holes.
Wow.
How these girls are
Incredible.
dude. Like,
Absolutely incredible.
if you don't believe in God, okay. I mean, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put up the lyrics.
She says, all alone in an alleyway, staring at my face in the reflection of broken bottles. Didn't know I had this many scars. I thought I'd won all of my different battles, but I'm corrupt. I have nothing left. Spent all of my love trying to forget. Ignore your calls and I throw the phone away. Please believe me when I say don't hold on, don't hold on. Don't hold on to me. Because I got nothing left to give. Because I keep coming begging for more. And I'm slowly falling, crashing below. And the things I used to hold so close, they burn. And the love that used to shine so bright was shattered like a satellite. The venom starts to swallow me whole like black holes. And I know that you try to stay, but my awful ways will never overlook all the things that hurt me. Because they got no remedy and they start hurting you too. So, and then she goes back into saying, I'm corrupt. I've got nothing left. So, it sounds like she's kind of dealing with like her own inner demons of like who
How?
she is.
She was 14 or something.
What do you mean how? You don't remember?
I
dealing
mean,
with
they
stuff at
were.
that age?
This is one of their earlier songs. It sounds like to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's-
but don't
it's
you
just-
remember dealing with stuff at like a really young age? Like in some instances, I think that like teenagers experience, like we think that we experience because we've had so much more life experience and we have more like maybe pain points because we're older or whatever. But like you can't, the feelings that you get as a teenager can be maybe even more intense because they're new and you're not used to it's like the first time you stub your toe. Like once you stub your toe when you're 25 and you're like, damn it, that's annoying. But when you're a kid, you're like, ah!
Yeah, but this kind of insight to me is just crazy. Don't hold on to me, I got nothing left. Like,
yeah,
what 14-year-old is saying that
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
You have nothing, you're 14.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just saying that as credit to them because, like, if they wrote this song, man, that's crazy. But even the way they performed it, man, like, you could tell it was one of their earlier songs, and like some of the chorus lines were a little bit jagged because she's trying to fit them into 4/4. But it doesn't matter, man, because when they hit those notes, it's over with.
Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, Paulina.
Yeah, that's Pal.
And Alexandra, and they all three of them wrote it. Is that what they're saying? I'm not.
Yeah. Daniela, Alejandra, and Paula. Whatever. Yeah. So that was them. Lost Hate is saying it's about someone they knew. That makes sense.
Oh.
That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But like again, it's just credit to them because even if they were whatever, I don't care what the age was. She has a very sober self-understanding, and so like. You got to give them credit for that because, that's one of the things about this band is that the lyrics, they come off as a poppy band, but lyrically they're
deep.
They're saying a lot of shit.
Yeah.
The girls are saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's very insightful, and it's if it's about someone they knew, like talk about empathy on a million. So, like, I didn't go through this, but you went through it, so make a song about it and say it passionately.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane to me. That's just crazy to me. But, yeah, like, if that was, like, one of your best friends or something like that, like, you would definitely feel their pain. Erin says, she wrote this about a family friend who's dealing with alcoholism. To have that level of empathy is magical. Yeah. And this is, she wrote this about a family friend who's dealing with alcoholism. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna write a song about alcohol too. Rest in peace to the homie. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, when they're... Oh, God. Yes, you probably will write a very good one too. You go.
All alone in an alleyway, staring at my face, a reflection of broken bottles. Okay, so that makes sense relative to the alcoholism situation.
Yeah.
I thought I'd won all my different battles, but I'm corrupt. I got nothing left. Spent all my love trying to forget. Ignore your calls and I throw the phone away. Go ahead.
What I was going to say is, like, it is interesting that it's just from a teenager's point of view on the person with alcoholisms. And it seems like, we were like, wow, this seems like a really accurate description of, this type of a situation. And it seems like it's an experience that's beyond them because they're so young. And then to see, this is them looking at somebody else's life and this is their like teenage ruminations or understandings of what they're seeing, and it sounds so accurate as to how that goes.
Yeah.
So I was telling the kids the other day, I'm like,
so they were 17, 15, and 12 when they wrote this song, bruh.
They must have been talking amongst themselves about, like, look at how this is affecting this person.
Well, yeah, Hispanic families are actually stereotypically really, really close to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, real, real close. So, yeah, I get it. I could definitely see the Puerto Ricans where we lived doing something like this, like.
I think it's crazy. Like, if you get, again, this is like, if you have kids and you have teenagers and you spend time talking to them, like, some of the stuff that they come up with is it just blows your mind how much that they understand. Because, like, they'll, like, fuck up basic things, like do something like outrageously messy, or you know what I mean, like something over the top, so it like it makes you think that they're not as advanced as they actually are, because you're like, you missed on that freaking basic thing. But then, like, you know, I was talking to one of my kids. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was talking to Johan, and we were discussing like fear responses that people have, and I was telling him, like, you know, in my family, people get really fearful about stuff, and then it like sort of, the story just like grows. It starts as a single thought, and then it just like grows. One of the stories that somebody had told me was they thought that something bad was going to happen to one of their kids, and that their kid was going to die. And then that wasn't like, the thought doesn't stop there. It's like something bad's going to happen, the kid's going to die. And then they think the next, it's like a bunch of pictures back to back. Then the next thing that they picture is now they're at a funeral. Here comes the little small white casket. Now they're standing by a tree. They're crying because their kid is gone. Like, it's all this like really dramatic thought process that drags out. And he was like, well, fearful people are very creative. They must lose a lot of creativity because it's wasted down a line of fear. And I was like, wow, like the insight on that. I was like, are you... And he was just like lounging lazily in the chair, just like, bloop, just lets this like a big bunch of wisdom out. So like here you have like, again, like here's these teenage girls, and they look at this person with that situation, and they come out with this song. It's just, you never underestimate like a person's age and the level of insight that they have.
Yeah.
He was basically saying, oh, those people are people with like a sort of superpower. And if they know how to use it, instead of wasting it on fear, could like really accomplish something else creativity wise. Because, I mean, he was basically saying that's a hell of an imagination to go from like the kids running around in slips. And then you're like, what if they would have banged their head? And what if like, and it just goes. I was like, oh, that's. Anyway, so yeah, so when I heard this song, like it made me think, you know, like these girls, like, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy to me.
And the concept of black holes, you know, like the venom starts to swallow me whole like black holes. And I think that there's like, you know, we've talked about it before, like that feeling of like where something just sort of like engulfs you and overshadows you and like just kind of makes you feel like it's essentially dragging you down to hell. And I think that those experiences that we feel like so powerless, and that there's no way out because it's something that sort of just kind of came over us, and maybe it has to do with decisions we've made, or maybe it has to do with decisions we didn't made and should have made, but like this person found themselves like, you know, deep in alcoholism and stuff. But man,
and I know that you try to stay, but my awful ways you will never overlook.
Yeah, that's an interesting line.
That is the battle cry of the addict.
Yeah,
I was watching a thing with DMX, famous rapper.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
Okay.
And his son.
Yep.
And they were doing one of those intervention things. And DMX, the son was saying, I can't have you on these drugs, blah, 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 because then it's going to fuck up.
Talking to the parent?
It's going to mess with my life. See what I'm saying? So I can't. And he's like, you don't love me unconditionally? You don't love me unconditionally? And the kid was like, yeah. I was looking at it going like, yo, what a crazy thing to put a child in a situation. Mm-hmm. It's like, we're here for them. They're not here for us. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Like, I love DMX, but, you know, but he was talking about unconditional love. And what people like that don't understand is like, yeah, I love you unconditionally. That don't mean we're going to be hanging out, though. That don't mean that the access you had before that you have anymore. See what I'm saying? Because this kind of language, and I'm not, again, I think this goes even more to their musical genius, because that's a little subtle line, but it is a major reason why the family won't do what's necessary to get somebody out of these addictions type of situation.
Which line? Why won't the family?
Because it says, you're not going to overlook all my bad deeds. You know, I know that you try to stay, but my awful ways you will never overlook. Mm. So it's like,
and all the things that hurt me, they got no remedy, and they'll start hurting you too.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Which is true, because hurt people hurt people. You know, my son is you know, he's 18, he's doing his thing. He was telling me yesterday, he's like, yeah, man, like the clock is ticking. I gotta get a wife. And I was like, bro, you're 18, bro. Chill out, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's interesting. A black hole, right, is the result of a supernova. You know, the sun explodes or whatever. and then it expands out, and then you into the Avenger. I was listening to a guy talk about it. He said you'd survive for like 1,000th of a second or something like that in that kind of a circumstance, like going through a black hole. Like you get disintegrated like immediately.
One
but
could only hope.
Relativity wise, you know, we would be seeing a slower action, right? Because of relativity. But as far as that, because Einstein didn't believe in black holes. That was another idea that Einstein hated.
Really?
Was black holes. Yeah. So
for the same reason he didn't like the spooky accident.
Well, he didn't like quantum entanglement because the implication is that the moon's not there when you're not looking at it. And he just couldn't countenance that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The lady in this bitch!
Hello!
And that's interesting because, like, the person, or you can even say, like, alcohol, or the person prior to their addiction was a star and shining and bright. You know what I'm saying? And substances can hold that kind of, like, for example, bread and wine. When you say that to Christians, it has a certain kind of connotation to it. You see what I'm saying? So.
But what does that have to do with the person with the alcohol? Are they saying certain phrases or that mean certain things to them? Is that what you're saying? Like,
yeah, that's because, and again, it's my flaws you won't overlook. That sets me up to say, no, I'll overlook the flaw. And so it's like the manipulative way that they work. Yeah, is the idea, and you know, but those are survival mechanisms. I don't believe these people wake up and go, you know what, I'm gonna fuck up my family today. I'm gonna leave my kids today. Like that's not what's happening. But when you're in the throes of addiction, man.
Well, I actually tough. The line like, and my awful ways you will never overlook. You know, on the one hand, the person saying it, yeah, that does sound like a manipulative tactic. But on the side of the people that won't overlook the awful ways, you know, you could see how the addict could say, this is because you don't love me. But certainly from this side where we're sober and we're looking at it, we're like, no, the person loves you. And that's why they won't let that rest, because they don't want to lose you in the throes of your addiction. So,
well, there was that. But the kid was basically saying, like, you're toxic to have around me when you have this addiction issue.
Well, yeah.
And I got to take care of my own mental health. And so he basically got up, started arguing with his son, and he goes, I guess I'll see you at my funeral, whatever. That's essentially what happened. He went out there, did his thing, completely wrecked and annihilated his body, and he died in the hospital like 3 years ago. So, and you know, like we've had people in our lives, you know, when we were working downtown, that had hella talent. You could see that person as a state senator and all the rest of it, but
incredible.
I mean, we don't need to get into the gory details, but yeah, addiction's a motherfucker, man. Like,
yep. Anyway, these girls are amazing.
Yeah,
like,
alcoholism. I had a family member die recently. And it was acute alcohol poisoning. And that one was crazy because we were worried about him doing hard drugs, XYZ. I've never had a concern about alcohol. Like, I would see that he would get, you know, whatever when he's going through a hard time with his ex or whatever. But I did not see dude as an alcoholic. And maybe he wasn't an alcoholic, and that's the reason he died, because his system got overloaded with too much of that shit. But yeah, you can drink yourself to death, and it's not necessarily like, oh, when you turn 60, your liver's gonna be done, and then you're gonna get shut down. Like, you could die that day. And the danger of that is like a lot of people don't realize that you could die of alcohol poisoning, especially if you have a quote high tolerance for it, meaning you don't throw it up, because you've deadened that mechanism in your body, and your body basically says, all right, well, we're not going to stop that, so why make you uncomfortable? Like, that's what's happening.
Wow.
But yeah, man, I didn't see that at all. You know what I'm saying? So part of me still is like, I'm gonna have to see that report, because the person who communicated it to me, anyway, I don't talk about that. But yeah, man, it's tough because then, you know, with the kids, you're like, oh, what a selfish thing to do, yada, yada, yada. But then they're looking at it like, yo, if I could snap my fingers and be done with it, I'd be done with it. See what I'm saying? So it's not that easy. And I don't know what it's like to be an alcoholic. So we always have judgment for these people. And I think you should. I think society should reward and punish according to what behaviors or other behaviors are acceptable or not. Mm-hmm. And so the best thing to do is incentivize people toward a certain direction, which is kind of one of the functions of the law. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I the day that I decided I was never going to work with that group again was we were at that show, and then we were backstage, and a dude was just talking about all the people, all the funerals this guy kept going to, and he still came back. So this guy would go through like 3 funerals for one success story and all the rest of it. It's a brutal, as Christians would say, ministry or whatever. And the problem is that the ministry for this kind of issue does not begin with a doctor or a professional. It begins with the family. Especially in Mexican and Latin cultures, alcohol, it just goes everywhere. They drink over everything. And I don't know what the stats are, but I mean, I didn't think any of them were alcoholics. But I mean, obviously, there has to be, there's, you know, but like, yeah. It was always like a party, you know, cerveza, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? The entire summer, like, that's all they would do in New York, man, was just go outside, play their music, drug deal, smoke. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
Yeah. So, anyway, rest in peace to all of our deads. I'm gonna give this one a 9.8. This is a song that I was gonna put in my iTunes list, and now I am not.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime in the future, man. All right. What'd you give it?
I gave it a 9.8 as well.
9.8. That was DJ Mike. Mike, what did you give this one? What'd you give this one, Mike? Lost Take gives it a 10.
I mean, it was really well done. And you said this is one of their earlier ones.
Yeah.
That's such an incredible voice.
There's a passage in Galatians or James where it says, if your brother's in trouble, go over help. Mm-hmm. But then he says, but make sure you don't get caught up in that sin too.
Yep.
You know? And so, like, if you are a family member loving someone in an addicted situation, it can be very, very difficult because you always have to... Anyway. But that's the last thing I will say, though, is that, like, people can become black holes, man. Mm-hmm. And they create so much gravity as to you being able to function along the speed of light, which is one of the reasons Einstein didn't like black holes, because he had speed of light as a constant. So he said, you know, general and special relativity. One thing that wasn't relative to anything was this constant called the speed of light. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I want to get out of here. I'm rambling now.
All right, you guys, we'll be back. We're going to do the movie now. So the movie, you got to move yourself from YouTube over to Rumble, so that way you're going to be able to watch it with us. Because remember, YouTube...
5-minute intermission. Go ahead.
Because you know how YouTube gets down. You can't just play stuff directly, understandably. But Rumble doesn't care. So if you want to watch the movie with us, I am not ashamed.
The studios don't care about Rumble because
because their system is so frigged up when you try to share something with pictures
100%.
different.
100%.
And it doesn't work with certain...
I don't even know what the thumbnail is right now.
Yes, I don't know, some kind of Islamic picture. It's not supposed to be. I have an actual thumbnail. Anyway, but what can be done? So if you want to watch the movie with us, it's going to be about a 2-hour film. We're all going to just hang out together. Jump over to the Rumble side, and you will be able to watch that with us. I am going to go into the not the description, but
you're going to read the summary?
Comment section here. Nope, not yet. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. I'm going to put the link to the Rumble chat we'll read that when we actually start. I'm gonna put the link to the Rumble chat.
Only 3 likes.
So sad.
Only 3 likes
So
on Rumble.
No winners for you losers. All right, you guys.
I'm surprised Lost Hane ain't up there. Anytime Lost Hane or Ben is in there, it's over with. It doesn't matter what happens.
Here's the link. I just posted it in the YouTube chat. Click that link. Head over to Rumble. It's free to join. I don't even know if you have to join. Maybe you can join as guest. I have no idea.
You know, yeah. Just click on the link. We'll be right there.
And watch that movie with us.
Put that in the description too, inshallah.
You can't because there's some kind of update that they want. They want all your private information.
Oh, the ID thing. Yeah. I forgot about that. Remind me about that. I gotta take that picture.
Tell me everything about you.
All right. There is the link. Again, we are going to put... Let me talk to him. Create a new sliding thingamajiggy. Talk to the people.
Random Ask Me Anything, you guys, while we're waiting. But Mike, I never got your score. Oh, a 10 for Mike. Yeah. To be honest with you, I was debating whether or not I was going to go with a 10. But the 9.8 was ended up being where I landed on it for sure. But it's a really good song. But every time I hear their music, I'm always like, man, her voice is so good. And I think it's funny that right at first you were like, the concept of this, like, this is way too advanced for them. I'm like, I don't know, don't underestimate teenagers.
Yeah.
And then it turns out, I mean, it was their observations.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I have this washcloth.
The fact that they didn't go through that, like, literally.
Crazy ass looking washcloth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that they didn't
go to Rumble and like, please, says Lost Hate. I'm not trying to cut you off. I just think I was only half in, half out because I was talking about my weird washcloth tissue. Good. Go to Rumble and like, please, says Lost Hate. Even if you're not staying, I want to win points. Need likes though. Oregon says 10, but the warning song is a 10 for them. Okay.
Don't forget your tissues, Miss Story. That's what he's saying.
That's why I was showing this.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Okay, well then that means if I'm gonna have my my food that I should be eating now, well, it's not sad.
All you YouTubers that are on Vid and Story, please go to the thingamajig question. Mm-hmm. We will give you 5 minutes on the countdown, dear listener. It's not a threat. It's just the show has to go on.
A warning.
Nope. There it is.
You want a water, you said?
Yeah.
I guess I can help you out with that.
Huh?
What are you laughing about?
That's crazy.
Which thing?
So Simone Biles got a silver, and Brazil's Rebecca Andrade got gold, and Jordan Childs got bronze. So it's a black suit of this thing.
Okay.
And so now they're bound. Let's see how they're bowing down to her.
Mm-hmm. You're still happy.
Yeah, and she got a silver.
Mm-hmm.
Still happy.
But maybe we're happy. That's all.
You're just happy it's all them.
Mm-hmm.
There must have been so much shit black people have gone through in that
Mm-hmm.
context. So sad. So sad. Yeah, but Simone, boy, that girl is crazy. Excelente. Excelente. We got a couple minutes on this thing. Hold on. So we had Revo. Revo's coming on the.
Yeah, at the end of the month, we're gonna have a double.
He blocked those 2 days out?
Yeah, he's got the 30th and the 31st.
He gave you a date?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be 1974.
I can't wait.
We
for
did
that one.
72, 73. Now we're moving into 74.
So you know he's gonna put all that info in there, so we'll be able to be like right there. I love his, but all their streams are crazy though because they're so different.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one right here is that warning song is crazy. You can do anything with warning, right? But then you got that video follow up. So like
I love the
you're
warning.
gonna associate the song with the movie.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because we heard it.
Oh, so you think the movie's about alcoholism?
I don't know. I'm just saying, regardless of what it's for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
There's got to be some. In my mind, there's going to be a correlation between the song and the movie.
Yeah.
Because they're like back to back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with that. You're probably right. Yeah, definitely. I was happy to set up a stream because we haven't had one of Revo's streams in a while.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I'm ready to hear the the information that he puts. You know what I mean?
I mean, we would have done this show, I think, like Saturday or Sunday. You know, if Dorian hadn't come. You know, because me and Mike were talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Because he still hits me up in the morning. What's up, brother? Man, in the morning. You always count on that shit. Everybody else is asleep and shit. You know our crazy ass man.
Oh my god.
It's like the only normalcy I have. Hey, brother, what's good?
Well, at least something's consistent.
Yeah, at least he's asking how I'm doing. That's an improvement from. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy how we talk about all these people like they're our kids or something?
Yeah. Weirdo.
Well, this is a different kind of thing, though. Like, it's different.
Yeah. It's gonna be, like, I wonder how many people from the channel we're gonna meet in real life.
Yeah. Like when Zonia jumped in on the boogie, that changed the whole thing. She's only gonna stay for 5 minutes. You know, I was like, you ain't going nowhere. Stop lying. All right, baby. Showtime. Let's do this shit. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna do a commercial, and then I'm gonna announce to the YouTubers it's gone. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, cool.
So go for it. I'm Ben.
I'm sorry.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. As Sorry says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at instory@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that
You
off.
can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
Ah!
My favorite is a community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/FinandSorry. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sorry and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 here and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch, indeed. A child shall lead them.
To buy our merch.
Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener. Yes,
I don't
dear
believe
listener.
it. I don't believe it. We're over on Rumble, guys. We just realized we have 13 thumbs up.
Whoa. Oh, you guys are getting better.
You guys got yourselves into the double digits.
Double digits. Double
Oh,
digits
thank
indeed.
you. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Who did that?
Sayla.
Yosh
Sayla.
or Sayla?
Sayla.
Sayla B.
Sayla.
Love ya.
Love you too.
Thanks, honey.
Yep, let me know if you want more.
Okie dokie. All right.
I know you love me, bitch. If you I love me too.
All right.
That was Cameron. Remember how he said to you, I know you want me, bitch. If I was you, I'd want me too. That's that confidence.
I was gonna say. That's.
When Mike, we get hooked up and shit, we're gonna be in New York. We're gonna do that Reservoir Dogs walk.
Oh my gosh.
You know, they slowed it down on the Got the Life video. We're going to be cool as hell, boy.
For sure.
New York, start
All
up.
right, you guys, you know what it is?
Go to rumble.com. If you are still a YouTubian, you need to get off of YouTube and go to Rumble. We are about to play a full-length video and movie in its entirety. So if we do that, YouTube's going to block us because we can't even do a 3-minute official music video, much less this. So we're giving you even more time to go to rumble.com, but not a lot. Having said that, dear listener, the moment has arrived. Mm-hmm. Is there a little summary thingamajiggy?
Let me check. Let me get the timestamp, too.
Yep.
Nope. All right. Let me get that timestamp.
Oh, timestamp is 55:45 is the time.
Okay,
Timestamp.
so there's nothing to read. So I do not know what this movie is about. I've never seen it, never heard of it. But it is a pick by director Mike Franco.
Director, it's director, like gent, director.
But yeah, so far every film he's picked has been a banger. So, and he told me to bring my tissues, which means
been pretty significant.
Yeah,
crazy.
And he's not wrong every time. He's like, bring the tissues.
Yeah, so he said,
Sorry, bring the tissues.
It's gonna be over with. It's gonna be over with.
Sorry, I've got multiple ones. I also have Vinny's shirt if I need it.
Yeah, just chill out though. Let me finish my. Okay, here. Everybody's got junk food for the movie.
You gotta put it up higher.
So I'm saying, look at this: French fries, homemade French fries, hand cut.
Yep.
What y'all on? Like, we really gotta get somebody needs to get a popcorn for this freaking movie thing. If we get enough notice, I might be able to say, all right, we're going to give 5 random people popcorn. Okay, there is a magic number, dear listener. There is a magic number for the uninitiated. Once you see this or anything like it, put in the magic number. The magic number is already declared in the chat. So if you want to hold on to that, go to the chat, check it out. You'll see that's what's going on. Again, I see 7 YouTubians. You guys, it's over with. We're going to have to let you go.
Get out of
You're
there.
only going to be able to watch us on rumble.com. Only 13 likes. Listen, if we get 26 likes, we could almost run another contest. But we've got to do a calc. We're going to do a calc from last month and announce the winners on a separate little 5-minute show. So that's going to be fun. We got 23 people on Twitter. That's excellent. Everybody left